Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to be talking to you all about the latest news in the Football League, all the big news, what's happening with the coronavirus and how that's affecting Football League clubs, and what the Football League clubs in particular are doing to help their communities, and what the players are doing to help their clubs as well. Now, as you may know, the coronavirus outbreak is affecting a lot of people across the country, from NHS workers to school teachers to any other key workers in the industry. But Football League staff and staff at football clubs in general are going to struggle. As we know, there are not going to be any games until at least April the 3rd, or April the 30th, sorry. So it's a long time for them not to be in work, and they're not going to receive any wages. But some clubs are actually helping out with this. Leeds United's players have taken a voluntary deferral in their wages, which is great to see, and it's great for the players. Keeping themselves humble as well. Their wages are going to be going towards the wages that the stadium staff would be using and the club staff would be using over the future games. Because like I said, obviously they weren't going to get any wages because they're not going to be working. So they're not going to be on the same sort of wages as these footballers. So it's not like, a couple of months off would be fine. These footballers could be on about £50,000 a week. They'd have a lot of money in their bank accounts. Whereas these staff, like the stewards, the cooks, people who work in the club shop, general running of the football club on a match day, these staff members aren't going to earn any money. So it's great to see these players donating their wages to the staff, and it's great. Hopefully, other football clubs will be following the same footsteps. Well done to Leeds United and all the players. It's great to see, and well done for helping out your staff in this terrible time. Now, you may have seen over the news in the past few days that Stevenage have been helping out in their communities by helping deliver food and all sorts. It's really great to see. Stevenage are obviously bottom of League 2, potentially favourites to get relegated if we see an end to the season. But over this terrible time, they're finding the best out of a bad situation. They're helping out the community, and now they've helped sorted out a care line for elderly members of the Stevenage community. They'll be delivering food packages to these elderly people who obviously can't go out of their homes due to self-isolation and the fact that they are in the top percentage of people likely to contract the virus. So to help these people in need is a really great thing to see, and again, it's another thing we'd like to see from other Football League clubs. So a lower league team, Stevenage, bottom of League 2, setting the stone and setting the benchmark for all the rest of the clubs in the Football League to sort themselves out and help their communities. I'm sure there's a lot of other clubs helping in the communities, but this is the biggest one we've seen. Well done to Stevenage, and again, keep helping out the elderly. They are in desperate need, and if anybody at home has the opportunity to help out elderly, deliver some food or just get them a paper or some milk, anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask and offer your help. In this terrible time, if we all work together, we can get through it. Like these Stevenage players are showing, not just for Football League clubs, but to anybody in the community. If you can help out people, it just makes the atmosphere a lot better. And like everybody's been saying, we're going to get through this together. So well done to Stevenage setting the benchmark for the rest of us. Now, in news for Leagues 1 and 2, it's been suggested by the PFA that in the coming weeks, players could be granted leave in order to help fund access to money for the coronavirus outbreak and how to control it. This is something, obviously, that the PFA are considering. They're considering every option to help their communities and to help the clubs in, obviously, a time where they're not going to be earning any money. It is a sensible option. Like I said, football players are on a lot of money generally, so they could probably go with a week or two not earning any wages, as they probably would have a lot, at least, to sort them out. Like Stevenage have done, it could help the opportunity to help people in the community, if not the football club, if they were to get these funds. Or like Leeds have done, it could help pay the matchday staff who obviously aren't going to get any work over the next few weeks. If you think this should work, please let me know, or let your clubs know of any suggestions. It has been rumoured that clubs are looking for ideas on how to earn themselves money and how to help out in the community. Now, moving away from the coronavirus, there has been some news in a potential transfer for a young player. Everton have apparently shown interest in one of the Wigan players. Yes, Joe Gelhardt is a young 17, 18-year-old who's been playing really well at the DW Stadium this season. He's been on the radar for the Toffees could be a signing. They are looking to sign him for his 18th birthday. So I think there is some sort of fair play or some sort of law that would could potentially alter the transfer fee for that. If it was going to happen, Everton, we need to get him before May, which is when his birthday is. But it looks like he's good. He's the fans and the manager are trying to keep him to stay at the DW Stadium. He looks a very good talent and could be a big star in the future for the Championship and maybe even go higher. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Any advice, please leave it down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow our social media accounts. See you next week.